Men are in crisis, being too pushy, crying at parks. Alfonso Riviera, spending time at Arby's when they're not eating. It's a mess. Thankfully, I'm here to help. Now, why am I qualified? Because I've got a gender-neutral haircut, a popular podcast, and time to kill. I'm still in community college. This is Man Up. This week, I got a call from Lauren in Culver City, or Lauren, as she says it. And she said that her and her man are having some commitment issues, something I know a lot about. I think I do. I don't know if I do. I can't even commit to this. What's up, man? Theo.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, nice to see you today. Lauren, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Very lovely. Thank you guys for meeting me out here. Obviously, we arranged to meet you guys out here by this ledge. Lauren's reached out to me via my podcast, which is about helping men take that off the universe and really get that, that male gestation going on inside of our lungs and heart.
So I called Theo because you bought an engagement ring
This is true, I did.
a year ago, and you've been sitting on it.
Yeah.
We've been mother henning that thing. They call that mother henning.
Do they? Okay.
And I feel like you thought that you could just buy it and mother hen it instead of taking that next step to actually propose. Like, you act like you proposed already, but you haven't.
Well, I wouldn't say I act like I proposed because, I'm not strutting around, talking like I'm
You act like it's a huge step, though.
Well, it
The
was
huge
kind
step
of
would actually be proposing.
it was an interim step,
Okay, it shouldn't take a year.
You're probably right about that.
As men, we have a lot of invisible hurdles, some of them that you can't even see as women, just, because we have our own blinders on. We're the only animal in the kingdom that runs forward at top speed with blinders on. You can't name another animal that can do that unless it's a blind animal. Buying a wedding ring and not giving it to a girl is, now you're just a dude that owns a ring, a jewelry boy. All right, so this is Streets of...
Rogue, yes, Streets of Rogue. This is my baby.
And you made this?
Yeah, over the course of 4+ years.
Wow. How many levels are on this game?
15, I'd say.
And so if asking Lauren to marry you is level 15, what level do you feel like you're on, honestly?
Probably 14 and 3/4-ish. It's pretty close. But here's the thing, it's been on 14 and 3/4 for a year or two, so.
Wow. How much sex were you getting before you guys settled down? Do you feel like you got enough sex out there in the world?
I wasn't the best at dating, I don't think. Wasn't the worst, but, I'm no playa,
Yeah, I was good at dating, but I wasn't good at sex. That's where I am the worst at sex. I'm very bad.
Oh, what do you think the problem is there?
I just get nervous. I'm like one of those faint. You ever seen those animals that they faint when they get nervous,
No. What animals are these?
Yeah, they're like goats on the internet, and they faint when they get nervous, and that's how I am. I hold my breath while I'm having sex, and then I'll just kind of faint,
That's a problem.
Yeah, I'm not that good at it. It sounds like he thinks his ding hasn't had enough ling, He hadn't done enough tippy-tappy in that drippy-drappy. You've been sitting on the ring for 2.5 years, right?
Yeah.
If you're afraid to make that jump, one of the reasons could be because you're worried about not being able to be single again.
Right.
So I thought I'd give you the environment of what it's like to be single.
Yeah, and it's not really an environment that I'm familiar with.
That's
or
okay.
comfortable.
No, I don't think anybody's comfortable in it,
Yeah.
I think sometimes that's this idea we have that there's a guy out there that's comfortable in this. Only a shark is comfortable in these waters, It's not that hard. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hi.
Sorry,
How are
I
you?
didn't mean to wave my hand at you. I'm not a harassment person.
Courtney, nice to meet you.
Theo, nice to see you.
meet you.
This is my friend Matt.
Hey,
Hi, Matt. How are you?
how's it going?
Good.
I have actually adult asthma.
Oh, no.
Do you have it?
I don't know.
I thought maybe we might have some of the same issues and diseases.
Oh, no. Well, have a good night.
Okay. If you see me struggling to breathe, you know what's up. So I think it went okay.
Yeah, it went all right. It's a little weird.
Yeah. Here's the thing. She hated me before she got here. She'll hate me later. But I conversated. I won, right?
Yeah.
So at least if I go home tonight, masturbate by myself, At least I still have her voice in my ears.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, you're still a winner in that sense, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta take a win where you can get a win, right?
Yeah.
So being single is just about getting little wins. So to have that single vibe, you can go out in here. I want you to meet a couple of girls.
All right, we gonna go together, or?
I'm gonna stay here and hold down the nest, you know?
God, I'm a jar of just I don't even know. I'm freaking the fuck out right now.
Are you really, dude?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Bro, you're big seaman, I'm big seaman, dude. We were seamen. Look how far we've come.
Semen.
You got this.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Matt.
Hi.
Good to meet you. Bree.
Jess.
Jess. Hey, good to meet you. Matt.
You too.
Hey, so how's it going tonight?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Can't complain too much. You guys having a girls' night here?
Yeah, we are actually.
I could maybe do that. What's the plans here?
I mean, probably go to
What we like to
Malibu.
do.
The Boo. Oh, okay. That sounds like fun. You guys gonna do like lines of cocaine there and all kinds of crazy crap?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's a little forward. I don't mean to like.
I'm sorry, we were just like talking, me and my girlfriend. It's a girls' night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't wanna interrupt you. That's what kind of girls' night are we talking here?
We just what do you mean?
I have no idea what I mean. I'm sorry. Awesome. Okay.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
I'm Matt.
Emily, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
What do you do?
Oh, I'm a video game developer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's all
Sound
right.
very smart.
Some people have maybe said that in the past. Sure, yeah. I guess I'm all right.
Do you do well for yourself? Do you make good money?
Yeah, I do all right. My game is doing all right. Yeah.
You obviously have like a cool job. It seems like you do well. I'm like really, really strapped for cash right now. And I could like hardly afford this drink, to be honest. It's really embarrassing, but like, is there any way you could swap me like $1,000?
I mean, I gotta say, like, I literally just met you. It's sort of
I
like
know,
it's sort of
I
like
know.
a big request. I mean, I know this is Los Angeles filled with like millionaires, and I do all right, but I'm like, I'm not like I don't have fuck you money, I'm like.
Oh, you don't?
No. No. Yeah. Listen, I'm real sorry. I can't really do that. I gotta get back to my friend, but
Okay,
it's
I'm
really
so
nice
sorry.
to meet you.
I didn't mean for that to come across weird.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay, all right.
Matt got thrown to the lions. Female LA lions. The kind that eat cocaine instead of meat. And they're naughty. How'd it go?
I'm gonna have to go with bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm glad you got a taste of the single life, man. But sometimes it's a naughty taste.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like licking yourself when you shouldn't. And the kicker is, while you've been here being single with me the whole time, of course, Lauren has been out being single as well. Well, I'm not trying to trick you or anything, but I just want you to know that that's how it would work. I set up with my boy Tasty Jimmy. He's chill.
He's
Italian?
Tasty Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't know how he got the nickname. So a lot of chicks give it to him, but that's his life.
I didn't know this was the deal.
Right. Well, how would you feel if your girl were with some guy right now?
Not so great.
Yeah.
Not so great at all.
Okay. Well, I say we go and check out what's going on with them. How about that?
All right.
Let me get this.
You look really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is,
Sorry.
I was going to say this is vintage.
Look, it is very vintage. It actually reminds me of my favorite emoji, the senorita one.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
a walking senorita.
Which is a
emoji.
compliment in the biggest way.
Well, look, man, that's what single life's like,
Yeah, real disappointing.
Right? And so I wanted to show you if that's what single life is like there, and of course, if you were single, then Lauren would be single as well.
What kind of position do you like? I know we're at a cat place, but what about doggy style?
I mean,
It's Tasty Jimmy.
Yeah, Tim. He's Italian.
He's having like a great time in there.
Right, and I didn't want to have to show you this, but it's like, sometimes we can't see what we can't see.
Yeah.
And until you see what could be, if you don't make a move on a special girl, then you don't know. And this is what that would look like, man.
It's this dude I don't know and a bunch of cats and her.
Oh, that's Jimmy, dude.
Yeah.
And he's definitely, I heard he has a little bit of ED, erectile dysfunction, but he makes up for it with his hands. His great-grandfather was a pianist.
Oh God.
So I'm just saying, sometimes, look, man, I know you design games. Sometimes you gotta design that final level.
All right.
And I'm gonna be level with you. Last night I broke into your house. And
So
borrowed these.
I don't recognize those at all, actually.
Oh, well, these are somebody's.
All right, well,
I also got this, man. Is this yours?
That actually is mine. That is the ring that I was gonna give to Lauren, yeah. Right there.
Gonna give when, you know?
Oh, God.
Yeah. But how does it make you feel whenever you see that, you know?
I don't know. I don't feel good at all.
No time like the present, guy.
If you want me to bring another pussy into the relationship already, I will.
You can't design this, bud. You gotta live it, dude. No
Yeah,
time like
all
the
right,
present, guy.
I guess
Final
you're
level.
right, yeah.
No more tasty jimmies. You got this.
Hey, Tasty, take a hike. 'Cause this pussy's mine.
All right, man.
Matt,
Lauren, hey,
What?
come up.
what are you doing? I have a cat treat in my hand. Hold on.
This is not really how I pictured doing this here, but Lauren, I'm sorry I took so long to do this. You know, this is, you know, pretty weird way to do it. But you know, you've been waiting a long time, and I do love you. And Lauren,
Yeah?
yeah. Hold on a sec. Jesus Christ, Lauren. Yeah. Will you marry me?
Yeah. Yes. I didn't think you would do this.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
know.
serious?
I know. Yeah. This is a real thing.
I can't believe this is happening. Is this real?
Yeah. This is a real thing.
Man, this week was really, really special. You know, they're committing to a lifetime of love and matrimony and, you know, sharing mail. But Matt's not the only one who walked out of that cafe with a new piece of poissé. I met this person, Sugar. Men are in crisis. Mansplaining, manspreading, mayonnaise, Time's Up, Woody Allen, Dave Navarro. We've got a lot of issues, guys. Thankfully, I'm here to help. Now, why am I qualified? Because I've got a popular podcast, a gender-neutral haircut, and I've dealt with every problem that a man can have. I've got erectile dysfunction right now. I'm Theo Vaughn, and this is Man Up. So this week's episode is about growth, and I got a call from Kalila, who is a girlfriend of an old friend of mine named Bobby Lee, or Bob Lee. And some of you guys have seen him, and he hasn't really exhibited growth very well in his life. So first things first, I went over there to help out.
He's the absolute love of my life. I don't see a future without him. But there are some barriers to our relationship, namely my stepdad. My stepdad's a little bit more traditional, and he has some concerns.
Say if I were a peeping Tom, right? And you're not here. And I show up because I got a ladder, I got everything I need, right? I got the gloves, I got a thermos, you know, I got time to kill, you know, I'm unemployed, and I'm here watching in through the windows. And I see Bobby. What is he gonna be doing? What am I gonna see him doing?
16 hours of video game play with the occasional intermittent break of masturbatory activities.
Jesus Christ. I know when I see somebody that needs to evolve a little bit.
Right.
And for me, it just seems like Bobby just wants to play this child forever.
He's a man baby.
He's a man baby.
When I first moved in here, I would walk out to the balcony, and I would always get this strong smell of ammonia. Then I see this massive jug of yellow fluid. So I asked him, Bobby, what is that?
It's natural urine, isn't it?
It's natural urine.
That's an easy one.
He says it's a Korean thing. I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't buy that either. I've watched a lot of Korean shit online. I've never seen anything like that. And I used to pee in my girlfriend's sink at night. And the cats would show up and they started peeing in there, and that's how her mom knew that I was peeing in there. So it's, you know, there's a lot of ways to get caught up in that.
Let me give you an example of my stepdad's 70th birthday.
Okay.
6 people in the table, fancy dinner. I asked Bobby, hey, no gadgets. So he didn't know what to do with his hands. So naturally, his hands found my breasts
Oh, wow.
during dinner.
Crotch too, or just breasts, honestly?
Mostly breasts, mostly waist up.
Did he witness some of it?
He witnessed all of it.
Jesus, dude. That makes my fucking neck hurt.
That 70th birthday fiasco is what I want to erase out of everyone's memory.
Right.
So I want to have a dinner with my stepdad. I want to redo.
Yes. I got a good idea. If you don't mind, I'd like to maybe take him aside for a little bit and see if we can't, you know, do some things, crack into that jaundice phenomenon that's going on beyond his eyes and see what we can create.
Please.
Okay. Look, I can relate. Bobby has extra urine around the house. I've been there. You know, I've done a lot of poor choices. I got 2 bags of body hair under my sink right now. One of them is mine. But I know that I have to change. The mission now was getting Bobby to know that he needs to change as well. I hear him. I hear him. Stand up straight.
Hey, honey.
What's up, Bob? Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
Let's do. What is this?
Just hanging out, man. Seeing if you were home.
Yeah, I am home. I'm here.
Yeah, you weren't home.
Okay.
What's going on, man?
Hey.
Good to see you, bro.
What's going on?
Yeah,
What
you
is
look
this?
good. Just like a little, it's gonna be like kind of like an intervention, but nobody's here except us.
Intervention, I've been sober for like 15 years, so I'm good.
It's not about that, though, right? She's good. Nobody's pregnant. Let's go outside. If that's all right, man.
What?
Yeah, bro, we're not being crazy, I promise. I mean, some people are crazy, but we're not them.
You're not gonna call me and tell me?
About 80 feet, it looks like.
Dude, just call me and tell me that, you know, that you're gonna do this.
My
It's
bad.
like- what do you mean you're bad? Is this like, just call me?
I'm saying I feel bad now.
Yeah, but there's a crew in my house. It's weird.
Well, first of all, Kalila reached out to me. Okay, and I'm not trying to be rude, but
She called you?
She said something to me, yeah, on the phone. She called.
Fucking weird, man.
She said
Everything's
straight up.
fine.
Well, that's not exactly how she framed it.
Yeah, but how did she frame it?
I'll say it. Bobby masturbates around the house, different places, urinates outdoors.
And?
Dude, there's people who live out here, neighbors, man. That could be.
I'm also.
Is that a school?
Oh, can I just say this though?
Yeah, say
just
it.
to defend myself, all
Yeah.
right? In society, we make these rules like etiquette,
Okay.
right? But these rules are meant to be broken.
Yeah. In high school, Bobby, in junior high, you know, in kindergarten, in pre-K. People shitting off the balcony and, you know, pissing in front of people. There's 60 people live over there.
All right.
So I'm just saying, let's try this, bro. We go to this thing today with me, and then we go to another event with this family, and we see if you can step it up, bro. Dude, it's a stepdad. She's already down to her second
I
dad.
gotta go places with you. All right.
She's already down to her second dad,
All right,
Bobby.
but let me, next time though, seriously, next time,
Yeah.
you call me and you tell me that you're gonna do this because
Okay.
this is fucking bullshit.
Okay, is your phone on? I tried to text you.
No, that's not on.
Because of my southern roots, I know that manners are important. And what Baba Bear here is missing is a little bit of them manoirs. So I took a little Bobby to a cotillion class with some high society types. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Sayonara.
Say hello, everyone, to our Oh, we're going in for a hug? Okay. Arlene, I actually went for that because I didn't want to be rude, but that we're going to work on introductions.
You don't like ethnics or?
No, it has nothing to do with ethnicity. I'm an all-inclusive person.
I just went in like a little too hot, I think.
You went in like you're a little too familiar, I would say. We are all here to actually teach you some manners today.
I know all the manners, but all right.
Well, I'm here to teach you all of the things that you don't know that you don't know.
Like if I lived in England in a castle?
No, this is actually what I like to call real-life skills. These are everyday courtesies that you should know and anyone should know for both your personal and your professional life.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna work on that. No, that's not happening. Anytime you meet someone, you need to know the proper greeting. You wanna have 1 arm's length of distance, which is about 18 inches between you and another person. We are not going to flap our wings like a birdie. We're gonna pretend we have books on either side of our waist, and we are going to act as if we are conducting an orchestra.
This is ridiculous. I've
Okay,
never
here we go. We are going to...
It's absolute lunacy.
Here we go. Stop.
I made all these arrangements for Bobby to take a moment to not think about himself and to listen to somebody else and to actually display a little bit of congeniality.
Chew and swallow, chew and swallow.
And I would just boom.
And honestly, he didn't really show up.
I swear to God, I farted twice already, but it was quiet.
Okay, this is so not a regular manners class. In America, we are told to chew quietly,
Oh, in
right?
America? I did not know that.
Yeah, well,
Thank you so much, white lady, for telling me how to
I was
eat
not
in
teasing
America.
Look, I think our last hope is to see if Bobby can properly know how to make a toast. Otherwise, I don't even see how he's gonna survive this tomorrow.
you don't think you're not placing good bets on or good odds?
And what, you want me to do a toast? Here, here.
Here, here.
I would like to salute.
Wait, excuse me, I have to interrupt. You open with the lines, I would like to propose a toast. Here is at the end of the toast. Let's try it again. You're laughing, but this is serious business.
This is the worst human experience I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
How does that make me feel?
That's true.
No, I think
That
you're
makes
great.
me feel so badly. I'm gonna cry. Now he's laughing.
It's not funny, guys. So things hadn't gone well. The big dinner had arrived, and I realized that Bobby was gonna need some assistance.
That was weird.
Okay.
Okay. Hello?
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I feel fine.
You don't always pull out my chair.
I know, because I'm a different man.
Before we start, I called the both of you to have dinner because the last dinner that we had together didn't go so well.
When we go out to eat,
Yeah?
you are constantly groping her in front of everyone.
Can I
And-
say something?
No, just wait a second.
Yeah.
Let me just hear this out.
Okay.
When you do this, it's kind of insulting.
All right. Okay, that's good. I understand that.
Good evening, guys. My name's Chucky. I'll be your
What's your
order
name?
this evening. Chucky.
Hey, Chucky.
Nice to see you.
Hey.
Just the three of you guys tonight? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Welcome to the district. Have anybody told you about our specials?
Not yet.
No, you're the first guy to say hi.
Excellent. Tonight we have a 7-ounce duck. Yeah,
That's it?
That's gonna be it. Yeah, and we
And
have some.
what's on it?
The duck comes natural. The duck comes in its own sauce, and it's.
What kind of sauce is it?
I can ask the chef for you, sir.
Well, you should know that, right, as a waiter?
I'm new here, sir.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, man. I know it's. I'm just gonna, because my girlfriend's so pretty. It's all right.
Okay.
Suck it in. Suck it in a little. I need your belly to go down a bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, God.
Bobby. It's Chucky. I knew that Bobby might need some help, so I slipped him an earpiece.
Bobby, time for the toast. Time for the toast.
Here.
Here. Kalila. Roger.
Both of you.
Both of you.
I am grateful to have you in my life.
I'm grateful to have you in my life.
Kalila, you are my Native American
love sister.
I'm not Native American.
You look like Pocahontas right now, though. And that's what
But you know
counts.
what I'm saying.
You know exactly what I'm saying.
I don't.
Let me start over.
Kalila,
I just want to say I'm sorry.
I just want to say I'm sorry.
Because I spent a lot of time thinking about myself.
Thinking about myself.
You are my angel.
You are my angel.
Come here. Give me your face.
And you are special.
You are
being.
special to me.
And I am so happy to have you in my life.
I am so happy to have you in my life.
Thank you, sweetie.
And
That means
I
a
am
lot.
very grateful to Roger.
And I am grateful to Roger.
Because just like me, he recognizes amazing women when he sees them.
He recognizes amazing women when he sees them.
Even though he's dating your mom and not you.
Even though you're dating her mom and not her.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I love you.
I love you.
You're here.
You're here.
Cheers.
You're here. Everyone says you're here.
Here.
Everyone in the restaurant, you're here.
What I learned from watching Bobby is that you have to take your problems seriously. You have to step into the situation and you have to do it. You have to do the work. And did Bobby do the work today? No. I don't think he did, but he at least showed up. And hopefully you show up, and then sometime you feel comfortable enough to man up. And maybe next week we'll have a different outcome. But thank you guys for being here with me. I'm Theo Vaughn, and this has been Man Up. Men are struggling, chewing with their mouths open, sexual harassment, being Shia LaBeouf. Thankfully, I'm here to help. Now, why am I qualified? Because I got a gender-neutral haircut, a popular podcast, and I've had scoliosis. Welcome to Man Up. This week, we're talking about stress. You know, the silent killer. It's like a hungry mouse inside of a cheese heart. I got a call from Josh, one of our longtime listeners, and he said he's seriously stressed out. And seriously appears to be an understatement. Let's take a look, baby. Get that hitter. Josh really needed a new way to relax, and I knew exactly what to do. Theo.
Josh.
Yeah, nice to finally meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, how's everything?
Doing as best as can be, you know.
Yeah?
Morning traffic in LA.
Yeah, yeah, man. Thank you for making the drive. I appreciate it.
No problem.
So I know, like, you reached out, a lot of stress going on in your life. What's going on with that?
About 14 years ago, I was planning on making a road trip to all the open major league tryouts.
For baseball?
For baseball. And I was working at Electronics. And I had half a pallet of computers following me, screwed up my back.
No way. Desktops or?
Yeah. The big boxes, about like that big.
Oh,
the incident just screwed up my my dream, career ideas. And so just everything is stressing me out now.
So the stuff you're doing right now, the metal with the bat and everything, I get it. It's just kind of old school.
Yeah.
It's Roman, it's very used car dealership, violent. Those ideas are, I made this chart.
Wrong.
Wrong. And it said wrong until I accidentally
scribbled them out.
Yes, thank you. But sometimes when you have wrong ideas, you gotta fold up those wrong ideas. And when you make wrong origami and you fold up those wrong ideas, what do you get left with?
Ron.
R-O-N, Ron.
Ron.
An adult's name. I'm gonna introduce you right now to a man named Ron, the most stress-free guy ever.
All right.
And he's gonna help us. You get it?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, thanks for being here today, Josh.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Ron is the chillest dude that I know.
Namaste, gentlemen.
Honestly, if I had to just curl up inside of a dude and take a nap, it would be in Ron.
Oh, new friend.
Josh.
Pleasure to meet you, Josh.
He's just a smooth, silky, dark, polyester, chocolate throat lozenge of a man. No shades, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you got nice eyes, too, I feel like. I'm just guessing.
Don't hide them. Don't hide them. Let us see the windows into your soul.
See, I told you he's calm.
He is calm.
For me, a part of relaxing is learning to let go, learning to deal with loss, and learning to give up expectations, but never give up hope,
Yeah.
There's always things to be found.
Because he struggles, this man.
Oh, I can see it. I can feel the energy as soon as I walked in and changed the things. My plant started leaning away from him.
You're not a bad person, though.
No. Yeah, you got a good spirit with you. I see it. You just got hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's tough for you to let that go. I understand that. I couldn't imagine what it would be like if all of a sudden they were just like, hey, you just can't do comedy anymore. So I understand it. I appreciate it. We're going to get you through it. Let's just meditate a little bit right now.
Yeah, maybe we'll go around the room and each release something.
It sounds great. Perfectionism.
Being on a first name basis with different insects in my apartment.
LA traffic.
Having to buy a gift for my assistant that normally purchases the gifts that I give out. It's like, who picks out your gift?
That part of me kind of wants to fuck both of you guys a little.
Okay.
That's a real
Okay,
one.
I think we're done.
That's a real one I could resonate with.
Yeah. Let's just remember that one. I mean, I can tell you're just in a deep need of relaxation. And luckily for you, I mean, we're in an era where there's just so many different ways to relax. There's so many different options, especially here in LA. You got so many things you can do. You can hike, you can meditate, yoga, there's all types of exercise. And if that doesn't work for you, it's always weed.
Weed is a great relaxer. You know, even when Bob Marley, they told him he had cancer, he just said whatever and died.
Sure, there's a lot of problems in the world, a lot of famine, a lot of murder, but it's also like there's cartoons and shit, and we could be watching them.
That's a good point. It's crazy to think how many cartoons are out there and that we're not watching them at all times.
Oh, I'm a firm believer if every TV that has the news on it, like at an airport or something, if you just turned it and put it on like the Muppet Babies or something, the whole world would be a lot less stressed.
100%.
We wouldn't know what was going on, but who cares?
Yeah, the problem with Muppet Babies is it never... You don't know what happened next, you know?
Yeah.
No, I just assumed that Muppet Babies became the Muppets.
Oh, yeah. Damn. I fucking love weed, dude.
A lot of your issues stem from the fact that you lost something that was very important to you, a dream of yours. But I'm here to tell you that you can have all types of dreams, and that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to build a little dream board, come up with some new goals, help you refocus. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Side boob.
Okay, well, I'm gonna encourage you to think a little bit outside the boob.
Let's save this for home, okay?
Now, when it comes to picking the right picture to go on your vision board, you're gonna make sure there's something that speaks to you directly.
Look what I got.
Poodles.
Twin poodles.
Got me a cruise ship because I want to go on a cruise.
Okay, you're relieving a little stress already.
Ooh, a Bagori emerald and diamond necklace.
Ooh, that would look good on you.
Thanks.
It's fun to do crafts together as men.
Yeah, people forget how much fun this kind of stuff is, man. Low-key, yoked-out fellas.
And they don't know, like, oh, what you guys out doing? You're out at the club, you're out drinking, you're out at the racetrack. It's like, no, I'm out making dreams with my friends.
Yeah.
Coming up with goals, that's what we about.
How do you feel, Josh?
Less stress. This helped.
Yeah, envisioning stuff's fun, man, but I think maybe we light into a couple massages, bruh. Like some true gentlemen, you know, like some adults. You know, nothing crazy, like make your own pizza kind of thing. You had them before?
Yeah.
And who was the person? Do you remember who they were, what they looked like?
I think his name was Tim.
He sounds like a good person.
Yeah, you gotta remember, if a man touches your body like that, it's helpful to remember their name, they prefer it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I remember the man that touched me. Dale.
It's beautiful.
So let's
You
get
still
this.
thinking about it?
I don't know what I'm thinking about, man. I wish I had a vision board in my head right now. Yeah, we should get one, man. We should get a massage. Massage?
Massage?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got a lot more body than I thought. Feel that full pressure?
I am most happy.
How you feeling, playa?
Playing
Good.
in the quicksand. Things change rapidly. With an
Theo,
Yeah.
gotta get those thighs, man.
Gang, gang, bro. Get it? All right.
Now we're talking.
Right there in the dorsal, huh?
Yeah, now you working.
Oh, that's that old Polish birthday party right there.
Don't be afraid of that butt meat.
Give him that old American werewolf in Paris, bro, like that.
Make that loaf of bread. What you got? What is he? What is he? Rye? Sourdough? What is he?
He might be that cinnamon raisin, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good for breakfast or lunch.
Oh, yeah.
The best show on television.
My turn, brother. I got next, man.
Mm-mm.
Marco. Polo. Marco. Polo. Marco.
With an ever so slight.
Marco. Oh, I got you. Oh. You got me, dude.
You wanna go get some ice cream?
Ice cream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, rollerblading is one of the lamest things that you can do, but for some reason, when you're high, it's fucking awesome. It's really just like trying to walk around in wheeled feet. We had fun. We got wild. I mean, we wore helmets, but we acted like we didn't. What are the truck drivers jerking off? Good job, Pellies. Good job, Josh. You had a good time today?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, man. How do you feel?
Less stressed?
Honestly, sometimes it's just spending time with other people.
That's true.
You know, and a lot of things you were talking about before, it didn't really include those things, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, traffic's a sedentary environment. You know, beating metal with a bat, that's something you do by yourself. Masturbation, that's usually something you do alone unless you're part of a club or synchronized group. It's funny, man, sometimes when you get out and about and get going with other people, you know, if we quit listening to the voice in our heads, sometimes that voice can be so stressed out and we just listen to somebody else. That calm, passive, beautiful, dark dolphin himself. Only one thing left to do.
What's that?
I feel like I'm just petting a bubble bath.
Ooh, you strong but gentle. I like it.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Ooh, I had a dream that started just like this. Yeah.
Today was a lesson in that you have to open up to let the stress out. So how are you gonna open up? Well, you can dream board. You can go look for treasure with your cousin. You can swim. You could eat ice cream with somebody from another country. A lot of different options, but try one. Josh did, and look what happened to him. He had a good day. Your comfort zone can be your coffin. I'm Theo Vaughn. Thank you for listening.